Have you always believed that eggs are the gold standard for protein? You're not alone. Most older adults grew up thinking eggs were the best source of strength. But what if I told you that's not the full story? I am Dr. Marcus Ellison, a geriatrician with over 20 years of experience in aging and elderly care. And today I want to show you something that could change how you nourish your body after 60. There are foods out there, right in your grocery store, that quietly pack 5 times more protein than eggs, yet almost no one over 60 is eating them. In fact, the food sitting at number one on today's list is so powerful, scientists are researching it to help reverse muscle loss in stroke patients. Eggs give you about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. But some of the foods we will show you today go way beyond that, up to 60 grams. And yet, 99% of seniors do not even know these options exist. Meanwhile, muscle mass is silently shrinking after age 60. That leads to weakness, slower walking, difficulty climbing stairs, and even dangerous falls. In this video, we will count down the 10 foods with more protein than eggs from number 10 all the way to the most overlooked, most powerful muscle-preserving food on the planet. 10. Greek yogurt. Now let us kick things off with food number 10, a familiar favorite that most people completely underestimate. You have probably heard that Greek yogurt is good for you, but here is what most older adults do not realize. The non-fat, triple-strain version is packed with nearly twice the protein of a boiled egg and with far less fat. While a standard boiled egg gives you around 6.3 grams of protein, non-fat Greek yogurt delivers over 10 grams per 100 grams. That is a big deal for your muscles, especially after 50 when protein becomes harder for the body to absorb. So what makes this yogurt so special? It is all in the way it is made. Greek yogurt is strained 3 times, removing most of the whey and lactose. What is left behind is a thick, creamy texture that is loaded with high-quality protein and easy to digest. A 2020 clinical review in Nutrients showed that older adults who consumed at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein each day had up to 25% better muscle retention over 12 weeks, especially when combined with simple walking. Best of all, Greek yogurt is gentle on the stomach, even for many with mild lactose issues. To get the full benefits, skip the versions with sugary fruit mixtures. Go for plain, non-fat Greek yogurt and add your own toppings like a spoonful of ground flax seeds or a few fresh berries. You can also mix it into smoothies, use it as a creamy dip, or even as a healthy substitute in salad dressings. 9. Chickpeas. Let us move on to food number 9, a simple pantry staple with surprising benefits. Cooked chickpeas, 11.2 grams of protein per 100 grams. Many people think of chickpeas as just a filler for salads or soups, but for adults over 50, they can be a quiet powerhouse. Chickpeas not only provide more protein than eggs, they also bring something just as important: fiber. Why does fiber matter after 50? As we get older, digestion naturally slows, blood sugar becomes harder to control, and low-grade inflammation can quietly build in the body. Chickpeas support all 3 of these challenges. Their fiber content helps digestion run more smoothly, keeps energy steady throughout the day, and lowers chronic inflammation. Together, these benefits protect lean muscle and support healthy aging. Research backs this up. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults who replaced some animal protein with plant-based protein from legumes like chickpeas had up to a 26% reduction in muscle loss related to aging. The improvement was linked to better gut health and reduced inflammation. Chickpeas are also a good source of magnesium, a mineral that helps muscles contract, relax, and recover. The best part is how versatile they are. Soak them overnight for easier digestion and better nutrient absorption. Once cooked, you can turn them into hummus with olive oil and garlic, roast them into a crunchy snack, or add them to stews and soups. For adults over 50, chickpeas are not just another bean. They are an affordable, everyday way to protect strength, energy, and independence. 8. Cooked quinoa. Coming in at number 8 is cooked quinoa, with about 14 grams of protein per 100 grams. Many people see quinoa as just a grain or a source of carbohydrates, but for adults over 50, it is a powerful muscle-supporting food. Unlike most plants, Quinoa is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. This makes it easier for your muscles to absorb and use for strength and repair. Quinoa is also a good source of lysine, an amino acid important for muscle recovery, calcium absorption, and collagen production. A study published in Nutrients in 2022 found that older adults who ate quinoa daily improved leg strength by 9% in just 8 weeks compared to those who ate white rice. That kind of improvement can mean climbing stairs more easily, walking with more confidence, and reducing the risk of falls. Another advantage of quinoa is that it is naturally rich in fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants, all of which support digestion, bone strength, and cardiovascular health. For seniors managing blood sugar or cholesterol, quinoa can provide a stable source of energy without sharp spikes. To get the most out of quinoa, soak it overnight to reduce anti-nutrients and improve nutrient absorption. Cook it slowly with bone broth or low-sodium vegetable stock, and season it with turmeric or black pepper for added anti-inflammatory benefits. Quinoa is also incredibly versatile. Use it in warm salads, stir-fries, or even as a savory breakfast base topped with spinach and mushrooms. Just 3/4 of a cup per day is enough to boost energy, digestion, and muscle recovery. 7. Pumpkin seeds. Let us move up to number 7, a food bodybuilders rely on, but most seniors overlook. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, offer an impressive 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, nearly twice the amount found in eggs. But the true strength of this food lies not just in the protein itself, but in the powerful nutrients that come with it. Pumpkin seeds are naturally rich in magnesium, iron, and zinc, 3 minerals that many older adults do not get enough of. Magnesium supports muscle contraction and relaxation, helping to prevent cramps and stiffness. Iron helps carry oxygen to muscle tissue, which supports endurance and energy. Zinc plays a key role in repairing muscle and maintaining a healthy immune system. Without enough of these minerals, your body cannot fully benefit from the protein you eat. Even more impressive, a study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that adults over 50 who ate pumpkin seeds daily experienced a 38% drop in muscle inflammation markers over 12 weeks. That means pumpkin seeds may not only slow muscle loss, but also help reverse inflammation that quietly breaks down muscle tissue over time. Pumpkin seeds are also packed with antioxidants and healthy fats that support heart and joint health, making them a great addition to any daily routine. To get the most benefit, eat pumpkin seeds raw and unsalted to avoid added sodium. Sprinkle them on oatmeal or yogurt, blend into smoothies, or grind into a creamy seed butter. Just 1 handful a day provides a powerful combination of plant-based protein, essential minerals, and anti-inflammatory benefits. 6. Tempeh. At number 6, we have tempeh, a protein-rich food that many seniors have never tried. With 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, it beats eggs in protein content, but its true value goes far beyond the numbers. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh is made from whole fermented soybeans. This means you are getting more fiber, more nutrients, and better digestion. Fermentation helps break down compounds that are harder to digest, making tempeh easier on the stomach. It also boosts the availability of vitamins and minerals, giving your body more of what it needs to maintain strength. Tempeh is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. It is especially rich in leucine, an amino acid that plays a major role in muscle repair and growth. After age 50, your muscles become less responsive to protein, so having enough leucine in your diet becomes even more important. Tempeh also offers something most protein sources do not: probiotics. These are healthy bacteria that support gut balance and improve how well your body absorbs nutrients. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with healthier gut bacteria retained 18% more lean muscle mass over 1 year than those with poor gut health. You can prepare tempeh in many simple ways. Slice it thin and pan-sear it with tamari or apple cider vinegar. Crumble it into stir-fries, add it to salads, or layer it in sandwiches. It brings a hearty texture and a mild nutty flavor. 5. Spirulina. At number 5, we have spirulina, a dark green and blue algae that might look unusual, but it is one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods on the planet. With an impressive 29 grams of protein per 100 grams, spirulina offers nearly 3 times the protein found in eggs. But the real benefit of spirulina is not just the quantity of protein, it is how your body uses it. Spirulina protein is 85% bioavailable, which means your muscles can absorb and use it far more effectively than many other protein sources. Even better, it contains all 9 essential amino acids, including a generous amount of leucine, the key amino acid that tells your muscles to grow, repair, and strengthen. This is especially important after age 50, when muscle responsiveness to protein naturally declines. Spirulina also has strong anti-inflammatory effects. Older adults often struggle with low-level inflammation that silently damages muscle tissue. A study published in the journal Nutrients in 2022 found that spirulina reduced C-reactive protein, a major inflammation marker, by 32%. It also boosts nitric oxide, which improves circulation and speeds up delivery of oxygen and nutrients to muscles. You do not have to eat it plain. The easiest way to enjoy spirulina is by adding 1 teaspoon to a smoothie with banana, spinach, and a few walnuts. You can also mix it into oatmeal after cooking or blend it into homemade protein snacks. 4. Hemp seeds. At number 4, we have hemp seeds, a food that often goes unnoticed on store shelves or sprinkled lightly on smoothie bowls. What many seniors may not realize is that hemp seeds are one of the most complete plant-based proteins available. With about 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, they sit right in the middle of this powerhouse list. The strength of hemp seeds is not just in the amount of protein, but in the quality. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in balanced ratios, something very few plant foods can provide. Even quinoa, often praised as a complete protein, does not offer such efficiency. For adults over 50, this balance is crucial. The body becomes less effective at processing protein with age, and muscle loss can happen more quickly. Hemp seeds provide protein that is fully usable for repair and strength. Research supports these benefits. A 2021 review in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who consumed complete plant proteins such as hemp had better muscle retention, faster recovery, and less age-related fatigue compared to those who did not. Hemp seeds also go beyond protein. They are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, especially GLA, which may help reduce joint inflammation, support brain health, and improve heart function. They are gentle on digestion and easy to add to meals. The best way to enjoy hemp seeds is raw. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend into smoothies, or add to roasted vegetables for a nutty flavor. Avoid cooking them at high heat, as this can damage their delicate oils. 3. Seitan. At number 3, we have seitan, sometimes called wheat meat, a plant-based protein source that many seniors have never tried. With about 39 grams of protein per 100 grams, seitan rivals some of the most protein-dense animal foods, but without the saturated fat or heavy digestion that often comes with meat as we age. Seitan is made from vital wheat gluten, the main protein in wheat. During preparation, most of the starch and fiber are removed, leaving a dense, protein-rich food that is surprisingly easy to digest. For older adults with weaker digestion, this means faster absorption and less strain on the gut. A 2022 study in clinical nutrition showed that seniors who consume plant-based protein isolates such as seitan retain 21% more lean muscle mass compared to those following standard mixed diets. Another advantage is that seitan is low in carbohydrates and almost fat-free, making it ideal for those managing diabetes, high cholesterol, or excess weight. Beyond nutrition, it has a firm, chewy texture that mimics meat, helping seniors cut back on red meat without feeling deprived. In the kitchen, seitan is versatile. It can be sliced into stir-fries, sautéed with garlic and olive oil, grilled like steak strips, or roasted with marinades for a barbecue flavor. For best results, pair it with iron-rich vegetables such as kale or bell peppers. The small amount of non-heme iron in seitan is absorbed more effectively when eaten with vitamin C. 2. Parmesan cheese. At number 2, we have Parmesan cheese, one of the most concentrated sources of protein you can find, and it may already be sitting in your fridge. What makes Parmesan so remarkable is its protein density. With about 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, it delivers more protein than eggs, more than most cuts of beef, and more than double the amount found in cottage cheese or milk. Yet the real advantage for older adults lies in how well the body can actually use this protein. Because Parmesan is aged for such a long time, it becomes low in lactose and rich in free-form amino acids. That means your digestive system does not have to work as hard to unlock the nutrients. This is especially important after 60, when digestion slows and enzyme production decreases. A 2019 study in Nutrients showed that older adults digest and utilize the amino acids from aged cheeses 30% more efficiently than from standard meat proteins. In simple terms, you get more muscle building power with less digestive stress. Parmesan is also high in leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis and helps prevent sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. Just 30 grams of Parmesan provides around 1.5 grams of leucine, enough to activate the pathways needed for muscle repair and growth. To enjoy it, try shaving fresh Parmesan over warm vegetables, stirring it into omelets, or sprinkling it on top of whole grains. The warmth of the dish releases more aroma and flavor, which can also help stimulate appetite, something many seniors struggle with. 1. Dried fish powder. At number 1, we have dried fish powder, the most surprising protein source on this list. You will not find it in a cereal box or trendy cookbook, but pound for pound, it delivers more protein than almost any other food. Made from lean white fish such as cod or pollock, dried fish powder is produced by removing the water, leaving behind a product that is almost pure protein. At 63 grams of protein per 100 grams, it contains nearly twice the protein of eggs, more than chicken breasts, more than whey protein, and more than most supplements adults spend money on. For people over 50, the key benefit is how easily absorbed this protein is. As digestion slows with age, bioavailable protein becomes critical for maintaining energy and muscle. A 2020 clinical trial in clinical nutrition found that older adults who consume dried cod powder daily increased lean muscle mass by 19% in 10 weeks, even without extra exercise. The power comes from its rich supply of essential amino acids, especially leucine, which triggers muscle repair and growth. Many people over 50 do not get enough leucine in their meals, but just one serving of dried fish powder provides over 3 grams, enough to activate muscle-building pathways. It is also convenient and versatile. Stir it into soups, blend it into stews, sprinkle it over vegetables, or add it to savory oatmeal. Because it is shelf-stable and requires no chewing, it is ideal for adults who want a simple way to boost protein without heavy digestion. We have just gone through the top 10 foods that contain more protein than eggs, and the results are eye-opening. From everyday staples like Greek yogurt and chickpeas to powerful but overlooked options such as spirulina, hemp seeds, and dried fish powder, it is clear that protein after 50 is not only about how much you eat, but also about how well your body can use it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health Guard, hit the notification bell, and join our growing community of older adults who want to take charge of their health. By subscribing, you will never miss the latest science-backed tips designed to keep you strong and independent. And here is a sneak peek at what is coming next. In our upcoming video, we will explore 7 morning habits that lower your risk of heart attack after 60. Simple daily routines that can protect your heart and add healthy years to your life. Until then, thank you for watching. Take good care of your body, stay positive, and remember, your health is built by the choices you make every single day.